What's the vibes, y'all? It's the host Max So Wavy, and I'm back again with another episode of Sorry for What. Welcome back. Happy Thursday. Good morning, everybody. I hope everyone's morning is off to a great start, and I hope everyone's week has been great thus far. This is the 62nd episode. If you've never been here before, welcome to the Waviest podcast on Earth. You dig what I'm saying to you? What's the vibes, gang? I hope everyone's great. Like I said, you know, I'm not gonna waste too much time. We're gonna jump straight into it, man. It's been quite the week. Quite the week. You feel what I'm saying? For me personally, it's been quite the week. Just in general. And mind y'all, I'm shooting this on Monday, so the week just started. That's how you know it's really been some shit. You dig what I'm saying? It's fucking cold. I got a hoodie on in my crib right now. I shoot this shit in my crib and I got a hoodie on, bro. It's chilly a little bit. And from what I hear back home in Florida, it's chilly a little bit. You get what I'm saying? So I hope everyone's been staying warm as they can possibly be. But we ain't gonna waste no time. We're gonna jump straight into it. Hot topics have been very, very light, minus the Grammys. Y'all know anytime the Grammys come on that's really typically what we talking about. We always talking about the Grammys. That's always the talk of the ton. Unless you watch Bridgerton. We could talk Bridgerton too. Get active in the comments. Let me know if y'all watch that shit, because we could get active about that too. Like, should I start adding shows to the hot topics? I've really be watching a lot of shows lately. All of my shits came back on. Right now I'm watching School Spirits. I'm watching Bridgerton. I'm watching Lincoln Lawyer comes back on like Friday, so I'm gonna be tuned into that. It's just been, you know what I'm saying? Like, the start of the year is good shit happening for me. I be binge watching. I be Netflix and chilling at the crib, me and Blaze. That's what we be doing, bro. We be chilling. We be hanging. But enough of that. Let's jump straight into the hot topics for this week. Let's talk Grammys. I didn't actually watch the Grammys. I haven't actually watched an award show in ages, probably. I'm going to be G with y'all. In ages. I know it looked like I don't match, too. Let me just point it out. But you see, first of all, let me see if I can clear the camera for the people that's watching. You see TC on a shirt. It's me and TC on a shirt. This is like the last pic me and my brother took together. That matches the pants. You feel me? The base of the pants. And then if you look, we both I match. You feel me? I just want to let y'all know that. I just want to let y'all know in case niggas was wondering. In case niggas was wondering what's going on today. Chilling in a house slippers. I'm actually hella comfy. Hella comfy for the day. But anyway, let's not waste no more time. Let's get straight into it, man. Let's talk Grammys. Again, I didn't actually watch the Grammys. So I just seen pieces and pieces and pieces. But I do feel like, and let me know if I'm tripping, I feel like the Grammys was blacker than it normally be this year. And I love that. You feel me? It kicked off the start to Black History Month, which, first of all, happy Black History Month. Happy Black History Month. The sound on TikTok, this is for the niggas, strictly for the niggas. This is for the niggas, strictly for the niggas. Happy Black History Month. You feel me? I live in Colorado, so everywhere I go, I'm pulling up like y'all clan. You feel what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? It's just real black. Real black. It's the great. I love it. I love it. And always real black, especially, you feel me, when you black. But I love it. I love Black History Month. So everybody that's black, happy Black History Month. If you half black, you got 14 days to make it count. Really 13 and a half. But we're going to give you to the 14th. You feel me? For all my lovers, it's Valentine's Day. You know, like, it's a hefty month, bro. It's a hefty month. So shout out to all the black love. It's only right. Valentine's Day, Valentine's month, Black History Month, pro black love. Extra hard this month. Extra, extra, extra hard. But yes, let's talk Grammys. Um, super black to me this year. The amount of Grammys given to black people, which I feel like black people for a while were boycotting the Grammys and so forth and so on and all that type of shit. So this year, to see it be so many black people taking home awards, I think it's absolutely positively amazing. Let's go over some of the things that were done. First of all, Folded by Kehlani wins the Grammys for Best R&B Performance and Best R&B Song. Is that not deserved? Is that not deserved? Did Folded not have the world in a fucking frenzy? Still might have the world in a frenzy sometimes? Folder was one of them songs. Folder was one of them songs that was every single place. Still is. Went crazy on TikTok. I'm not sure who else was in a category with her, to be honest, but well deserved. Well deserved, Kaylani. That's her first Grammy Award. She got on there. She said basically, fuck ICE, and that's fire. We love that. We love that. We love to see shit like that. We love to see celebrities using their platform to speak on some shit that actually matters and actually makes a difference. So shout out Kaylani, and very, very well deserved. I don't have any complaints or any subjectives about Kaylani winning best R&B song. I don't know another R&B song that came out last year that like had the world on fire like that. If I'm wrong, let me know. Get active in the comments. So congratulations to Kaylani on that. Um, let's see. Let's see. What else we got? Leon Thomas won for best R&B album. Mutt. That was actually a really good album. I actually tuned into the album. I like Leon Thomas a lot, bro. I know he started out on Nickelodeon, but I really liked him. I grew a liking for him when he had his quick little acting scene in fucking Insecure. When he was Neighborhood Bae with Issa Rae, I thought that's when I really took to him. And then his producing is just super fire. Like that's when I started to pay attention to how much shit he did aside from just acting, because all I ever seen him do was like act. You feel what I'm saying? So that was actually a really good album. Mutt was fire. It's a song on that album that's not Mutt that I love. Let me think of the name of the fucking song. I suck at naming songs sometimes. Um, Not fair. Not fair. I love that song. I love that song. That's what it is. That's actually on my gym playlist, so I'll be listening to that. Um, Congratulations. It's fire to go from Nickelodeon. From what I hear, them childhood contracts with these like Disney's and shit like that, they be brutal. They be brutal. They be hard to break. That's why you don't see a lot of these people when they come out of that for very long times, like Coco Jones. You feel what I'm saying? Like they signed some crazy shit. They put some crazy stipulations in the contracts. Like I once auditioned for a show. It was called like The Four. I don't know if you guys remember that show. It used to come on, and I auditioned for it, which was a super super dope opportunity. Made it to like the to like the final rounds of like the tryouts, and they make you sign like a contract, like just in case you win. My cousin's a lawyer, so I hit my cousin like, look at this contract, and they're like, that's the worst shit you could sign. They basically own you. So it's just fire to see people come from something of that caliber and turn it into something like now I'm winning a Grammy for this shit. You get what I'm saying? Like Grammy award winning. So shout out to Leon Thomas. That's amazing. Best R&B album. Let's see. We got SZA and Kendrick Lamar. They won for best melodic rap performance with Luther. Luther's a fire song. I don't really like Kendrick Lamar. I've never liked Kendrick Lamar aside really from his hits. I like the Damn album by Kendrick Lamar. And I like Squabble Up. And then I think everybody in the world like they not like us, right? I'm not a Kendrick fan, but I do like SZA. I'm a SZA fan. And I do like that song. I like the songs, the run that they went on together with their songs that they just did. I want to say they have multiple songs together, but the newer ones. It was fire. So that was a good win. What other songs was in the category? Proud of Me, Friday featuring Meek Mill, which that was one of them ones. That was one of them ones. Wholeheartedly, I never heard that before. Uh there's a couple songs on here I never heard, but Somebody Loves Me, Party Next Door, and Drake too. They they took it for that one, which is subjective to if it's a good one or not, because Somebody Loves Me had the people in a frenzy this summer too. I don't know. I don't know. It could sound like I'm being biased because y'all know I'm Team Drizzy over here. So I could sound super biased, but congratulations to them. Kendrick Lamar has now become the rapper with the most Grammys, actually, and that's fire too. No complaints because he listen, bro. You gotta salute greatness. What Kendrick just opened his mouth. Somebody give him a Grammy right now. Drake's funny for that shit. He get a Grammy. He always wins the Grammys, and I'm not really like that's pish posh. But congratulations, you feel me? Um, what else we got? What else we got? I'm trying to breeze through these. Breeze through these. Um, all right, all right. Shabuzi won a Grammy, and I think that's fire. For his song "Amen." Grammy for Best Country Duo with him and Jelly Roll. Shout out to Shabuzi, bro. I really feel like which black people been making every fucking thing that the people bite off of. But I feel like Shabuzi came through and kicked the door down. He kicked that door down like to where like and he remade a rap song country. Like, do you understand how fire that is? Everybody in the club getting tipsy. And he turned that shit to everybody at the bar getting tipsy with country, and he slowed it down, and he made it his own in a space that black people aren't welcomed in. Do you understand what I'm saying? And he's really done that shit, and now he's winning a Grammy for that. And I think that that's fire. I just love music. Like, I love music, bro. So I love to see black people like create. TikTok is amazing. The black creatives on TikTok, I know this has nothing to do with Shabuzi, but the black creatives on TikTok, just black music, bro. The shit we could do as black people, as a community, what we're able to do is just so fucking amazing. So shout out to Shabuzi. I wonder if he would have still won if Jelly Roll wasn't on the song. Not because he's not deserving, but because of the history of the Grammys. You get what I'm saying? Like, and how they treat black people, how they treat us. So yeah, definitely shout out to Shabuzi for that. Next up, Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo, they won for best pop duo group performance. I never even knew they had a fucking song. I I didn't even know she made songs. I thought she was just in Wicked. Not Ariana Grande. Obviously, Ariana Grande makes music. I mean, the Cynthia lady. But shout out to them. We're not gonna dwell on that. Tyla wins for best African music performance. Her song that won was "Push to Start." Congratulations. I feel like Tyla's been doing her thing since she came out too. I know she stole Young Miami's song, but that's neither here nor there. Let's go. Next up, we got "Bloom" by Durand Bernard. He won for best progressive R&B album. I don't know who the hell this guy is, and that's what made me realize I'm kind of out of the music loop, bro, which is not good. I got to get back into that, but I'm obviously clearly out of the music loop. I have no idea who he is, but I did see the way he went and collected the fucking award, and shout out to him. I love that energy. I love to see LGBT winning some shit, being ourselves out in public in a world that is trying to strip us of our rights and strip us of the things that people, no matter what kind of people you are, should be able to do. Love, live, go places, feel comfortable in their own fucking skin. So to see something like that at one of the biggest nights in music, and for him to win that and be openly gay and be black and be in this space and still be himself and not like dumb it, it's fucking amazing. So shout out to him, and I'm gonna go listen to the album just because of the fact that I couldn't believe I didn't know who this person was. So I'm gonna go listen to the album. But congratulations again. These are like, do you hear all the black names I'm giving? Am I bugging, or like was it, is this crazy for the Grammys? Not for us. We got the talent, we got the credentials, but for the Grammys. Or am I bugging? Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. Get active. Next up, um, Sinners, 2026 Grammy for Best Soundtrack for Visual Media. They also won for Best Compilation Soundtrack for Visual Media. And and what? And fucking what? That album, that Sinners. Hey man, let me sit up. That Sinner shit is crazy. That Sinner's music, the music in that shit is unfucking believable. Um, the black guy that they had, his name is like Miles something, singing the songs. The beautiful black girl who was singing a song in a juke joint. The music is fire. Hey, listen, bro. I can't think of a. Hey, congratulations. Congratulations. They really did they fucking things with Sinners. And I was a person who seen it once again and was like, I'm not, okay. It just seemed like a regular, nah, you go back, the visuals, the sound. That movie is for us, by us. Full boo. That's what that movie is. Full boo. It deserved a Grammy. The soundtrack is fucking fire. Well earned, well deserved. Well deserved. What else we got? What else we got? Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Am I missing anything else? Oh, of course, Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny won an award for I want to say best album of the year. I don't listen to Bad Bunny partly because I don't understand what the fuck he's saying. I only speak English. But a lot of people say that the music just sounds good. It's a vibe that they're not even really listening to it for the words because even if you translate it to English, it's like blah, you know, all these different perspectives. I personally, I only Bad Bunny songs I know are the ones that went big and the ones that include Drake. That's it. But congratulations, this man used to be a bagger at the grocery store. That I do know. At a time where they are trying to get rid of every fucking Hispanic on earth, make us feel like they don't belong here, make them feel like they should go back. I think that is insane to even feel like that about human beings, right? But at a time like this, for him to win an award and stand up there and use his platform to speak, his speech was amazing. I heard his speech. My bad, yeah. I gotta plug my phone in so that it don't die. That's where I'm getting my facts at. His speech was amazing. We're not fucking animals. That's what he said. We're human beings. You feel what I'm saying? We have the right to be here. We aren't immigrants. We aren't illegals. Like y'all are tripping. We're fucking human beings, and I think that that's fire. He did get very emotional at the winning the award, and I think that how could you not with the climate of the fucking of the world we living in, and coming from bagging groceries, coming from nothing to something like this. That's just dope, man. That's dope. So congratulations to Bad Bunny, and he beat out some very good albums. Um, Swag by Justin Bieber was an amazing album. Clips, Pusha T, and Malice, Let God Sort Them Out. I didn't listen to the album, but I heard nothing but great things about the album, and the songs I did hear off of the album are super, super, super fire. He also beat out GNX for Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar normally, Kendrick just opened his mouth. Somebody get him a Grammy right now. He normally wins all the Grammy categories he's in. Mutt by Leon Thomas. Like, it was just some really good albums in here that he had to beat out. So I think that that is super, super, super fire. Aside from the awards winning last night, let's talk about the looks. You can't go without, without talking about the looks. So let's see some of my favorite fits. One, the Clips and Pharrell pulled up matching. Very sassy to me. I don't know. A lot of people were like making it a thing, but I feel like oh they flee. Three grown ass men that are not a group. Even if you are a group, we big as fuck. Like if B2K showed up matching, is that not crazy? They got on the exact same fucking outfit. And then Pharrell didn't even tell the niggas where he got his suit tailored because they shit's mad baggy at the bottom. But that's neither here nor there. The suits are nice though. The suits are nice. Let's talk Teyana Taylor. Teyana Taylor don't go outside missing. So I don't even like my God, man. Man. TT, do you love me? Are you riding? I love Teyana Taylor. Look too fucking good, man. Look too fucking good. My goodness fucking gracious. Who else we got, man? Who else we got? Let's go on to the next set. Haley Bailey, whatever her name is. She showed up there. She's corny to me. After that shit she pulled on the internet all over the motherfucking place. I don't even want to talk about her outfit. Let's just nod and say we did. All right. Queen Latifah. We love Auntie. We love Auntie. I love Queen Latifah, bro. I've always loved Queen Latifah. I think she's super fucking fire. She's an amazing actress. She's fire with a pen too. Her energy's fire. She showed up with her joint. You get what I'm saying? Like, and she's coming from a time where you couldn't really be like open like that. But she showed up looking good. Auntie looked good. Hair is never out of place. Queen Latifah don't never ever have a hair out of place. Shout out to the queen. Shout out to the queen. Look good. Look super good. Um, Lady Gaga showed up looking like Lady Gaga, looking how she always looks. And y'all do with that what y'all made. Miley Cyrus showed up too. I fuck with Miley Cyrus. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know about the fit per se, but I like Miley. I like Miley. Miley was good. Miley was good. Was good. Let me see what other fits we got. What other fits we got? Who was really like a serving a look? Ari Lennox. Can we please talk about Ari for a second? This is another person I want to talk about, and I'm gonna sit up a little bit when I say this too. I think it's so fucking disrespectful that y'all are talking about Ari Lennox like she just got fined. Like she just got fined. Like it's niggas like, oh, what she do? She look great. What she do? What's up with y'all? Y'all don't know good looking when y'all see good looking. Ari Lennox been look good. Been look good. It don't matter. She been look good from Shea Butter Baby, my nigga. Back to when she recorded Yingling with a ponytail. Ari been look good, and I really hate that y'all are trying to downplay Shorty. I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. It's disrespectful. She's been my woman crush Wednesday for a long time. As my niggas will tell you. My joint might even tell you. So put some respect on Ari Lennox when y'all talking about her. She looked fantastic though. She looked fantastic. She performed at the pre-Grammy Awards. She performed and she's just like elegant. She elegant, proper, but nasty, but ladylike, but classy. You know what I'm saying? So put some respect on Ari when y'all talking about Ari, bro. For real, for real. And we're gonna get into the rest of the outfits and the looks, everybody else who came serving. But first, we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back. All right, yeah, thank y'all for staying tuned for that break. We are back. Like I said, we're gonna jump into the rest of the fits. It was some good fits, bro. It was some good fits. Ari Lennox, hey babe, shout out to you. Who else popped out looking good? Coco Jones. Oh, let me turn that down. My bad. Coco Jones. Nah, Coco Jones look good too. I'm not gonna lie. Coco Jones always look good though. She's another one that to me she looks super good. Everyone know that. No one try to downplay her though. Chris Brown always super flea. He popped out, I believe, with his son. Um, they be saying his son looked just like him. I disagree, but they did pop out together looking. You know what I'm saying? Chris Brown always looked flea. Justin Bieber popped out with his wife, him and Haley. Justin Bieber also had a performance. Let's tap into some performances because I really wanted to talk about that too. I think that's enough of the fits. I ain't see no other fits that like crazy stood out. Let me do that first. Carol G, yo, it's some people that I dead ass do not know who any of these people are. I just looked at somebody and she's just an influencer and she was invited to the Grammys just off being an influencer, and I think that's kind of that's kind of fire, bro. So some people I have no idea. Ti popped out with Tiny, of course, looking how they always look. Ti always look flea. Tiny always look like she with her man. Um, let's see who else won first streamer ever nominated for a Grammy. I think Playboy Max popped out too. He looked like he put on pajamas. Yeah, let's we off the looks. Kevin Gates look a fucking mess as always. I never seen Kevin Gates go outside and look flea. He look a fucking mess. All right, what else? What else? What else? Did I miss anybody else? That's it. Let's get into performances, man. I'm trying to speed through this because I said I wanted to keep these episodes under 35 minutes, and we are already on 25, and we ain't make it through shit yet. So it's been a busy week. You feel what I'm saying? So it's hard to get through all of that shit at once. Let's talk performances. Justin Bieber. In the city, you used to drive a Yukon. Justin Bieber took the stage at the Grammys for the first time in a while, for the first time in 4 years, I think, since he's even performed somewhere. And he comes out, Just him, his guitar, his briefs, and that fucking voice that he's had since he was a little kid that shook the fucking world. I never seen anything like Bieber Fever. The generation has yet to see something like Bieber Fever yet again. Clock me if I'm wrong. I seen so many people like, wow, I can't believe we tried to discredit. Who the fuck is we? I don't even know when the topic of if Justin Bieber was talented or if he had it or if he was him even became a topic. I don't even know where the fuck I missed that. I must have missed that conversation. Justin Bieber has always had the sauce, has always had the fucking splat, has always had a crazy voice on him. He could dance, he could sing. Amazing. From a little kid, bro, he popped out and he, no matter how much I try to discredit him and strip him of every single thing, what you can't strip him of if is his fucking talent. His talent, he can write a song, Justin can sing, he can rap. He uses his fucking voice. He had on a fucking pin that says something about ice, like, and y'all try to rip him to shreds for every single fucking thing that he's ever done, but you cannot deny talent. Talent cannot be denied. The performance was beautiful, and his plain voice while he's playing the guitar, because you know Yukon got that fucking reverb or whatever the fuck it is that makes it sound in the city. You know what I'm saying? That makes it sound like it's almost not him. He sung that shit regular, pure voice, briefs on. Not briefs, they weren't briefs, they was boxers. At the Grammys. His wife is in the crowd, like, you know, y'all always trying to rip their relationship to shreds for whatever fucking reason. I don't know why the internet does that to people in their relationships. And this is his wife. It's not even his girlfriend. That's his wife. You understand? Y'all need to put some more respect on marriage. That's another problem that we have in this generation. Um, but Justin Bieber's performance was fucking amazing. Like Justin, shout out to Justin. Bieber fever is real. It never dies. His talent is unfucking deniable. So shout out Justin Bieber. That was beautiful. And I love Yukon. Yukon is my shit. If I could put that on my playlist every week, I would, because I'm always listening to it. So shout out Justin Bieber. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful performance and just raw, uncut vocals, bro. My God. My God, Justin. My God. Next up, we got my favorite part, aside from Justin, of course, was the D'Angelo tribute. I think anytime Lauryn Hill comes out the house on time, ready to work, and she's not coming for Zion, she's coming to be Lauryn, I think it's amazing. Lauryn Hill can't be fucked with. Y'all know she's been on my playlist for the last umpteenth weeks. I'm in that era. When she dropped that album, my mom was like my age right now. We did that whole episode. If you've been watching, you know that I've been Lauryn Hill out here lately. Um, the D'Angelo tribute was beautiful. I wish that more people respected him as an artist and his talent while he was alive. But that's just the thing about life. They don't really miss you till you dead or you gone, and that's unfortunate. Um, she performed "Nothing Even Matters" amongst other artists who came up and performed. You know, some of D'Angelo's hits. Brown, you know, just an amazing performance. Then she performed "Killing Me Softly." That was beautiful to see. You feel me? At the Grammys, I just feel like it was such a black night at the Grammys. I feel like I just have never seen the Grammys like that, and maybe I am bugging out, but I've never seen the Grammys like that. That shit was just beautiful to see. Lauryn Hill, bro, that album came out damn near 30 fucking years ago, and it's a classic. Like I said, I'm now listening to that album. 97 that album came out or some shit. I'm still listening to that album. Do you understand? Like I have it on vinyl. I have it on my phone. That is an amazing body of work. It's no better person they could have chose to pick to do that performance. Nothing Even Matters is such a fucking amazing song. She said they never got the chance to perform that song together. That is insane. They made history in the studio if they were in there together or whatever. They made history with that song and they never got to perform it together. But was able to perform it as a tribute. And as sad as it is, it was still super super beautiful with his band. Um, so that's the people he was making music with and doing things with. I think that I think that that shit is just amazing, man. Rest in peace, D'Angelo. It was a very, very beautiful tribute. Lucky Day came out and performed some songs. Um, yeah, man, beautiful, beautiful, super, super fire. Lauren looked great. She was on time, like they said. Someone said, "Oh, they must have paid her a pretty penny." um, so yes, man, beautiful, beautiful. I think that that's all that I got for the Grammys. I don't want to miss any other performances or anything else. So let me just skim through my Carfax and make sure that there's nothing else that I'm missing. Oh, and also too, Roberta Flack. They paid tribute to Roberta Flack. So let me also not miss that. I'm not quite sure. I don't know if I know who that is, but they did pay tribute to her. And I know a few of her songs. They sung How Does It Feel? Um oh, I guess okay. Lauryn Hill and Wyclef Jean reunited to pay tribute to Roberta Flack, Killing Me Softly. Roberta took the song to number one in 1973, and the Fugees recreated it in 19. Okay, all right. So if y'all got that, basically that's who originally wrote "Killing Me Softly." Lauryn Hill and the Fugees remade it. Got it, 100%. I did not know that. I just figured that out today. Um, the people who came out to help with the tribute to uh D'Angelo, Lucky Day, Leon Thomas, Belon John, Bastiste. Hopefully, I'm saying that right. Anthony Hamilton came out. I can't believe I even forgot that. Anthony Hamilton, that was amazing. I seen that clip. I haven't seen Anthony Hamilton do his thing in a minute either. Well, she went on tour, I want to say last year or the year before, and I wanted to go, but I fucking missed it. Um, so yes, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful tribute for that. I think that that's all that I got for the Grammys. Oh, the jokes at the Grammys were fire. The guy who hosted, I don't really know. Unfortunately, I forget his name too. I got to get better at this name shit, but he had some jokes. He said he was going to joke about Kendrick Lamar, but he remembered what Kendrick does to light skinned people from a different country. That's actually funny as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. That was funny. Sorry, Drizzy. That was a good one. That was a good one. You gotta laugh at the pain sometimes, my brother. Um, they talked about Nicki Minaj not being there, which that's another topic, bro. If I didn't already go over on time, we would go crazy on that. I might have to go bonus episode this week. I might. Cause that's some shit. It's a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit. But all right. That's all that I got for the Grammys. We're gonna Trevor Noah is his name. That was the host name. Trevor Noah. We're gonna wrap this up though. I'm not gonna keep going. Also, Olivia Dean won for Best New Artist. Don't know who that is. Shout out to her though. I didn't want to miss everything. Yeah, I didn't want to miss everything. Okay, cool. I'm sure there's some awards that I missed, but I hit all the main points and main awards, and it was overall a very, very black night, and I love that at the Grammys. I love it. 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 And every time we get every time we gonna remind them who the fuck we are, and that's everybody, not just the Grammys, just anybody trying to downplay what the fuck we are, what we about. Even the Country Music Awards, Shabuzi's in that bitch. They disrespected Beyonce years ago, like all of that shit. Black people, keep doing your thing, keep being great. They can't deny it. They can't deny it. So but all right, man, that's all that I got for that. We're gonna jump into my favorite part of the show. My favorite part of the show, as y'all know. Sorry for the soundtrack. Sorry for the soundtrack is my favorite part of the show where I get to tell y'all what I'm listening to, why I'm listening to it, and how it's been pushing me through the week. Let's jump straight into it. Let's jump straight into it. As always, I'm always open to listen to new music. So y'all let me know if there's anything y'all listening to that y'all want to put me on or anything that I don't know about. But let's jump into this playlist. First and foremost, number one on my list this week, Bag Lady, Erykah Badu. Bag Lady, you gon' hurt your back. Dragging all them bags like that. I'm Bag Lady. I will carry the baggage of people that I love. I will carry the baggage of people that I just have a respect for. I will carry baggage that really has nothing to do with me, doesn't belong to me, is not my responsibility, and I'll carry it, bro. I do that shit a lot. I do that shit a lot. I will take on people's shit on top of my shit that I'm already going through, or try to put my shit on the back burner, and then it's a mess. Now I got a whole bunch of bag lady. You gonna miss your bus holding all them bags and stuff. Let that shit go. Stop picking up shit. Stop holding shit that ain't got really got nothing to do. Shit that's holding you back. All that extra fucking baggage shit that like from people, from jobs, from situations, from the past. People hurting you, shit that you can't let go. You holding that shit, you bringing that shit with you everywhere you go. You're gonna miss your bus, bro. You're gonna miss your stop. If you don't stop that shit, you are 150% gonna miss your stop. You're not gonna make it. You can't. You got too much shit in your hands, too much stuff on your plate. You have to learn to let go. You have to learn to regulate. You get what I'm saying? I love that song. And I've been on this journey. I stopped smoking. I stopped smoking. I've had a crazy relationship with the za for a few years now where I just smoke OD. And then I'll stop for a little bit, but then pick it back up. I stopped smoking. And I ain't saying it's permanent, it's forever, but it's for a while. And since I stopped smoking, I feel like I'm carrying less bags. Clear mind. Learn to let that shit go. Move with a clear mind, a clear space, level headed. You understand what I'm saying? And since I stopped smoking, I've been seeing shit so clear, hearing shit so clear that I'm only listening to that type of music, that type of positive vibe, the type of shit that's gonna like encourage. So Erykah Badu Bag Lady, that has definitely been my theme of the week. Yeah, man, let that shit go. Let that baggage go. Let that baggage go. Miss Erykah Badu, you did your thing. Next up on the list. Next up on the list. If you follow me, you already know this list. But next up on the playlist, on the Sorry for the Soundtrack, we got A Long Walk, Jill Scott. This was hard, bro. The Long Walk was hard because I'm also listening to Jill Scott's new song, Pressure. Pressure. Too much pressure. So it was hard to pick this one. We're going to take a quick break and I'm going to tell you why I picked The Long Walk over Pressure. Y'all just stay tuned. We'll be right back. All right, yeah, thank y'all for staying tuned for that. Let's jump back into it. Like I said, I went Jill Scott A Long Walk over her new song, Pressure, which was a very hard decision for me because I've been listening to both of them. Sometimes, bro, it's hard to narrow down these 4 songs, but because the podcast is Sorry for What, I never want to add no extra songs to it. You know what I'm saying? When I had a co-host, we did 4 each, so it was easy to do 8. We both, you know what I'm saying? We both picked 4. But yeah, I went A Long Walk because let's take a long walk around a park. Yo, bro, I'm just in this season of my life where I'm appreciating the small things and I'm learning to embrace things that I can't control versus things that I can control, and just realizing there's things money can't buy, especially in a generation of times where everything's about money, bags, this, that, 50-50. Like everything's just bullshit. Nothing holds fucking weight anymore. And A Long Walk is a song like where it's just about two people taking a long walk, talking, chatting, getting to know each other. Let's talk about the small things. Like after dark, pick me up. Like let's talk about what you believe in, what you about, what's on the inside, bro. Like never mind what you could offer me, what you could do for me. Who are you? Let me show you maybe who I am. Like you know what I'm saying? Like just romance, bro. We don't live in a time of romance where you appreciate small things. And like I think that even for myself, sometimes I could get caught up in what you know, like you could just get caught up in the times and in the world. And I feel like that's one of the songs that make you appreciate the small things and the little things. And not that right now I'm like pressed about no shit like that, but it's just like it makes you realize that other things fucking matter other than fucking money, sex, and drugs, bro. Like it's so much other shit that matters in life. And I decided to go that route because those are the times that I really sometimes I wish I was an adult in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? When things just the early 2000s where things just made more sense and life was just more uh to appreciate. So that's why I went A Long Walk. Not that her new song is not fire because that's on my shit. I love Pressure. I love Jill Scott. I'm hoping she goes on tour when she drops this new album. Um but yeah, that's why I chose A Long Walk. Just a song that reminds me of like when love comes again, or when I'm in love or when I'm locked in, that there's just the small things, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let's take a long walk. Like let's talk. Shit, let's spend some time together and not worry. Fuck. Even a picnic maybe. Shit. Can we do something else? Everything's about trips and booking and this, and sometimes it's just special moments right there. With, you know what I'm saying? A long walk to a coffee shop. It'd just be special moments, special conversations, special vibes. So that's why I picked that song. I just feel like it matches more of what I got going on right now. All right, next up on the list, we got um we got This Joy by Yolanda Adams. Sorry, I had a brain freeze right there. Got Yolanda Adams, This Joy. That has been, if you watching this and you are my close friends and on Instagram, you see me singing my heart out to that on Sunday morning. That has been my bread and butter here lately, bro. As y'all know, as these episodes can go through, I'm going through some crazy times right now. But here lately, this last weekend has been just full of so much gratitude for me and joy, inner peace, inner gratitude that I just have not experienced in so long. And it's amazing how you can find joy in the little things when you got God in your life, bro. When you got God in your life, and when you got and when you're stripped of all the things that you thought made you happy. When you're stripped of all of those things, and and you have, I don't want to say no choice, but when you're stripped of all of that and you still have joy, you know that's coming from God. When you're stripped of everything that once made you happy and you can still find happiness, that's the kind of happiness that I'm searching for. And I think it's the kind of happiness I'm growing into. Again, all days are not easy, but that's why I love this song. This joy, the world can't take it from me. You can't take it from me. A girl, a person, no human being could take this from me. No item. My car being here can't take it from me. Paycheck being less than I thought it was can't take my joy, bro. Like, nothing could take my joy. Nothing. Nothing. Not if I believe in God and I believe in the plan and I walk by faith and not by sight. And I think that is just, that's an amazing song. Yolanda Adams, I always say, makes like soulful, like R&B soulful feeling music, but about God. Like and it's just amazing. Like, yeah, no. Um my joys in God, bro, and Jesus, and it's a marvelous. It's a great joy. It's a marvelous joy. It's a wonderful joy. It's like a, you can't, it can't, like, you can't be stopped when you got that kind of joy. And I think that I'm really growing into that, man. Like I said, this weekend has just been full of so much gratitude for me. So that's why I picked that song. And it might make a spot next week too, cause it's Thursday and I'm still listening to that song. You get what I'm saying? Um, yeah. So This Joy, Yolanda Adams. Next up on the list, we got Thique by Beyonce. That's that Thique. That's that real shit. When I'm in the gym, hey, listen. As I grow, I'll be honest with y'all. As I grow, I'm getting more in touch with I don't want to call it like femininity. Like, yeah, I guess my femininity. I'm getting more in touch with like things that I used to feel like when you're a young stud, you try to like avoid things that make you feel like too girly or some shit like that. First of all, that song is that gas. When that beat drop, that's that Thick. I be like, yeah, 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 B, get in your bed. That's that jelly, baby. I ain't in there twerking. I ain't one of them niggas. But I'm in there like, you know what I'm saying? So that's just my shit. Beyonce, and that's her house music album. So the beat switch up is fire. Beyonce got the flows that's fire, and it's self explanatory. And I love the way she spelled thick. I love the way she play on the words in the song. I love everything about it, and that's why I picked that song. That's on my playlist. It's on my gym playlist. Super super heavy. I work out at 5 a.m. most days, so like that's one of the calm songs that I can listen to. That's not gonna like be mad od rap and drive me fucking insane. I can't listen to that shoot 'em up bang bang music in the morning. Damn, I'm getting old. Getting old. Getting old. I am. I am. But yeah, that's my sorry for the soundtrack this week. Erykah Badu, Jill Scott, Yolanda Adams, Beyonce. Um, what y'all listening to, bro? Let me know what y'all listening to. What's out right now? What y'all listening to? Put me on some new music. I'm always open for new music. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. Comment below. Get active in the comments. And the playlist, per usual, brings me to the hot topic. We're going to have this at an hour today. So we're going to go through this hot topic briefly, but we're going to get to the point. I started back going to therapy. If you are in my close friends, I shared this before. And my therapist said, and it was just our first session, mind y'all. This is one session, so I already know this is going to be an amazing journey for me. I'm super excited. Also, people listening to this, watching this, whatever the case may be, if you're skeptical about therapy, or you feel like therapy is like beneath you, or therapy means you're crazy, or therapy is like, you know what I'm saying? I know it's frowned down upon, especially in the black community a lot of the times. Get out of that, bro. Get out of that. Get out of that. Because sometimes we all need somebody to talk to, and we need somebody to talk to in a space of non-bias. Sometimes it's very hard to have a conversation. Not hard, but you need outside opinions. Don't just keep getting inside opinions, because a lot of the times you do not grow like that. So I encourage everybody to take a chapter where they go to therapy. I've had therapists before. I've this is not my first run in with therapy, but I'm excited to be back on a journey, bro, because sometimes it's keeping all of this shit in here. It's like a balloon. You keep putting water in it, you keep putting water in it, you keep putting water in it, you keep putting water in it. Eventually the shit is gonna pop. It can't hold that much water. You know what I'm saying? So I encourage everybody to take a journey in therapy and really dig deep. Um, and don't just do it to do it. Don't just do it for the aesthetic. Do it because you really want to grow, and you really want to change, or you really want to figure something out. Whatever the reason is, you know. But just give it a try before you downplay it. But anyway, um, this episode, you could tell by the title, my therapist said something to me that really stuck with me, and I really think it set my weekend off to a good start. It was Friday afternoon on my session, and she was listening to me vent, and she told me, she gave me the advice, and she was like, I want you to treat your energy as currency. I want you to, and I was like mind blown by that. She was like, because if you treat it like currency, when you have money, you can't spend it all and then have none left for yourself. Can't spend it all in one place and have nothing left for you. Then what do you have left for you? Now you're gonna be broke. And that shit shifted my mental and shifted my mindset in a weekend, and like, and not just a weekend, but just in a lot of situations, things that would have destroyed me this weekend, or not destroyed me, but would have destroyed my mental, or could have had me in a funk, or like could have like had me like feeling like just so much different things. I started treating it like it was my currency. Like, okay, if I give this my attention today, right now, what am I, if I spend all of this here today, what am I gonna have left tomorrow? And it just made me retract shit that didn't deserve my energy. Is this a smart investment? You know what I'm saying? That's how you should treat it. Like, if you got $100, should you go to the grocery store and spend $40 and buy groceries that's gonna last for the week? Or should you go out to eat and spend $90 in one spot and have $10 left for yourself? You gotta be smart about how you spend your time, bro. You spend your money. And your energy is no different. If I pour my energy into this, is it an investment? Is it gonna return to me in a more positive manner? Or is it just gonna drain me, and now I have none left, and now I'm trying to borrow energy? This shit just really stuck with me, bro. And this weekend after she said that, it seemed like so many things arised. And I handled them with so much grace and so different than I would have handled them. Probably than I handled them on Wednesday. Like, that conversation on Friday made me handle things Saturday and Sunday different than I handle shit on Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday. And I wanted to share that because I feel like a lot of times we as people, we pour our energy into shit. And then what hurts us is most is we know it's not even worth our time. We know it's not even worth our energy. We know it's beneath us. We know that we can't afford to even be pouring that shit into nowhere else. But here we are, and we're still doing it. And we're doing it because we think it could just be recharge, just recharge, just recharge. It's like money, bro. Yeah, you might get paid again, but if you get paid in 2 weeks and that shit is you, it takes you 2 weeks to get paid. Why would you already spend your fucking bread in 2 days? Why would you do that? That doesn't even make any sense, bro. And I swear, when she said that, the shit just clicked in my head. Like, wow, why didn't I think of that? Why the hell didn't I think of that? Why didn't I think of that? And just little things, bro. I don't. And here's here's the crazy part is when after she said that, I started thinking of the places I spend my energy and I spend my time. So let's give it an example. I spend a lot of my time in the gym. That's a positive investment. The energy that I put into the gym, I get back in full fold. I could see my jawline. I'm small. My stomach ain't rolling over. I had to go down and breathe a size. That's good energy. I'm spending, that's good currency. I'm spending my money somewhere. I'm spending my energy here, but I'm getting it back like this. You understand what I'm saying? Does that make sense? I just want to make sure. Like, y'all let me know, get active and let me know if that makes sense. Like, or am I bugging? Everyone, like, and let me give you an example of a bad investment that I took this weekend, which is good and bad. I went out to eat this weekend. I had a drink. I haven't drank in a while. The last drink I had prior to that was on New Year's. Um, but the drink, which is nothing wrong with drinking, bro. Every once in a while, let your hair down. I'm not turning it down. But the next day, I was a little drained, a little bit. I went to the gym because that's where my good investment goes, right? But I was just a little bit drained. And I know it's from the alcohol because alcohol is not always the best investment. You understand what I'm saying? I could give you some other examples, but I'm just going to chill on the examples. That's just the point that I'm trying to make. Like, is the example, you feel what I'm saying? And energy is way more valuable than anything else, bro. That like everything you do requires your energy. At work, at home, a relationship with your fucking kids, your mom, your dad, whatever, bro. And anything you give your energy to should be a return of investment. It should be reciprocated. Nothing that you give your energy to should feel like it's draining. So in order to do that, um, what I've realized is you have to limit your access, just like you would budget your money. Treat your energy like currency. You budget out your bread. You ain't just out here spending it like crazy. If you are, then that's another reason your energy is probably fucking poor. And I say that as a person who's had poor energy because they've had poor finances. You get what I'm saying? So that shit just stuck with me, man. Treat your energy like it's currency. Decide who deserves access for you and really figure that out. And in order to figure that out, just you really have to, one, treat your energy like currency. So really think about that. Think about that. And if you're treating it like currency, think about the amount of people you would give your very last dollar to and why. You would give your last dollar to them because they would do it for you? Then that's not necessarily a bad thing. But if you're doing that and there's no reciprocation, there's no charge back to your energy at all, you're just spending your currency and you never see a return of premium on it, you should really reconsider spending that type of energy, spending that type of currency. You get what I'm saying? When you somewhere and they tell you 10 wings is $25, unless you drunk, you be like, no, that costs too much. You should treat it's gonna drain my pockets. $25. Your energy is the exact same. Treat that shit like I'm not doing that. That'll drain my pocket. Treat it like currency, bro. Treat it like currency. I swear that mindset saved me this weekend. I swear. And it saved a couple other people from getting negative fucking energy from me. Shout out Lindsay, bro. Shout out Lindsay. Lindsay really got me right. We're gonna wrap this up right now. We're gonna take a quick break. And another thing too. What happens if you stop budgeting your money? What happens? Think about that. If you stopped budgeting right now and you just said fuck it, what happens to you? I bet it's similar to what happens if you don't start to budget your energy. Gotta be drained. Tap the fuck out. We're gonna take one more break, and when I come back, we're gonna wrap this up. We'll be right back. Yeah, so we running close to an hour, so I don't want to keep, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to hold y'all for too much longer, but yeah, like I said, I just wanted to really like share that because that has changed my perspective for the week. Even right now, I'm currently going through some shit that could have like if I didn't hear that, I would be giving my energy to the wrong things. So I wanted to come on here and just say energy is way more important than anything else. Energy is way more important than your money, than your time, bro, because you have to have energy to do anything else. We're all running off of energy, and it's just better when we have enough to give to ourselves because then you can pour on to others. And then the more you give into yourself and the more you invest in yourself, the more energy you have to put out. No different than money. The more money you have to invest in yourself and take care of you, you have more times to enjoy things and leisure and people and experiences. So treat your energy like currency always. Be mindful of yourself always. Don't let nobody steal your joy. Stop carrying all them extra bags. Maybe go take a long walk. Go to the gym, get thick. Y'all see how I just did all of that? Put all them songs together because honestly, that's why I picked the playlist. That's the way I do. That's why the playlist is always so important to me because music is my form of expression. That's how I get out what I'm feeling. Sometimes the things I can't put into words a song can do for me. But that's neither here nor there. I just really wanted to come on here and say to y'all, please invest in your energy well, your time well. Don't let nobody take your joy from you, bro. And be great. You feel what I'm saying? Be great. Treat your energy like currency. Treat your energy like currency. Where would you spend your money? Why do you spend your money? What do you get when you spend your money? Is it temporary pleasure? Is it immediate pleasure? Think about that, bro. Treat your energy like currency. That should just change my whole perspective. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. That's all that I got from y'all today. It's been a hefty week, so the show is an hour. I know I kept y'all longer than I said. We'll be back to regular scheduled time in next week, depending on you know what I'm saying, depending on how it go. I really do appreciate y'all. I look extremely forward to shooting these episodes on Monday. I don't care how many people view it. I think my last few episodes don't even have that many views, but I look extremely forward to shooting these things, to talking, and to just dropping knowledge and knowing that having faith in it, knowing that one day, everybody who's not here or everyone who's been here, they'll be able to be like that podcast has been wavy from the start when that shit is getting Netflix deals and so forth and so on. So thank y'all. I really do appreciate y'all. Happy Thursday. I hope everyone has a great week. I hope this right here sets you into a if you haven't had a great week, I hope it sets you into a good weekend hearing this. And I hope that if you are having a good week, this makes your week a little bit better because that's the only goal that I ever have when I'm shooting these. Um, that's all that I got, man. Thank y'all for rocking with me. It's been real. And I'll see y'all next Thursday. Have a good one.